Hey guys, it's me, Pam. Welcome back to my channel, better known as Miss 58. I wanted to just jump on here because I'm just doing a basic, simple, everyday look. I have no plans today. I don't plan on stepping out today, but I did have the desire to want to get up and play makeup. So I said, why not bring you guys along? Because like I said, when I say simple, that's exactly what this look is going to be, simple. So if you are someone who is needing to step out and take care of things but don't want to put a lot of time in making a full face just to look presentable before you leave the house, then stay tuned. Okay, guys, now before we get started, let me go ahead and extend a warm welcome to anybody that's new stopping by. Just to let you guys know, I greatly appreciate that, and I would love it even more if you went ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And hopefully, you will continue to come back to watch my videos. Okay, now if you're reoccurring and you have been here before, hey, welcome back. You know, I appreciate that too. So, without further ado, we want to go ahead and get into this simple everyday look because not all the time, you know, you want to actually put on a lot of makeup on the face. Now, we getting ready to enter, even though spring just started, we getting ready to enter into, our much warmer months as the months progress on. And so, hey, if you can still, manage to make yourself look presentable with just a little makeup and without it being anything too over the top or too heavy, then that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead on in because I want to get this video out here and hopefully not do much editing to it, if that makes any sense. So I have already took the liberty of prepping my face. Of course, it's already been cleaned. Moisturizer is on. As you can tell, my face is, a bit shiny here and feeling quite oily. And I don't even have oily skin. Okay, but that's what a good moisturizer do, and that's what we wanted. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into these brows of mine. Okay, now let me say, if anybody's interested uh, in knowing how I do my brows, I do have two videos up concerning my brows. Now, one of them, of course, is the technique of what I do in three little steps in keeping my brows cleaned up. Now, the other one, of course, is how I define my brows itself, which is pretty much what I'm getting ready to do now. So, please excuse any noise that you guys may hear in the background. I have the windows open. Folks is out. So, just to give you a fair warning, that's probably pretty much what you're going to hear. It may be a little faint in the background, but that's pretty much what it is that you'll hear. So, I'm going to go ahead, move this little mirror man a little closer. So, if you guys see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and find these brows underneath. And just like in my brow tutorial, I don't add a lot of product to my brows because I want to keep them simple looking. And of course, the most part I add product is on the tail end because that's pretty much where my brows are sparse. So, nevertheless, we do very little to the brows because I do want them to look as natural as possible. Now, this is just a random retractable pencil that I get from my local beauty supply store. But no fret, I will make sure everything I use is in the description box below. But I'm hoping everybody is enjoying their day as much as they can and staying safe still. That's a big one there. I know everyone's sick and tired of being sick and tired, but we still want you to be safe. Practice safe distancing still too, including wearing your mask. Because, folks, honey, like I said, everybody is sick and tired of being sick and tired. But, honey, when I tell you these folks is out here acting like, the pandemic is over, by no means is it over. So, hopefully, everybody is still staying safe or practicing that anyway. But now, anyway, let me get on into this video. Um, I am going in with an old favorite of mine, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is, always have been good concealer, and everybody I know is familiar with LA Girl. And this is in the shade Fine. But because there's so many other products out, we tend to get away from what always did work, in the beginning in the first place. Just, and there's nothing wrong with that, trying out new products. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I still do that as well. But ain't nothing like coming back to the old ones that never fails you. So I'm going to drag this concealer down, just as you see me doing here. And I'm going to take a little small dense brush here, and I'm going to blend that out. And I sometimes go between a small dense brush and my finger, but which don't matter. We just want to get it blended out. Now, when I bring my concealer down under the eyebrow, I only go halfway because the rest of my lid I cover with a much lighter concealer, and that will, be my base for any eyeshadow I may want to add. And I'm going in, as you see, with light strokes, trailing away down the brow a little bit at a time. You know, um, like I said, this is the look when you don't want to put on a full face but still look presentable. At least make effort into, the fact that you did, get up and do something to your face, other than washed it, of course. You don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. Okay, now I'm trying to make sure that it's blended out. And just as simple as that, the brows are done. Now, I don't bother going over the top of my brows because when I do add my foundation, that kind of, seals the deal on the top part of my brows for me. So I try to go in with as less product as possible. So now on my eyelid, I'm going to go into like I said, a lighter shade. And this is the Born This Way by Too Faced. And this is in the shade medium. And I'm going to go over this on my lid. Okay, I'm going to blend this out and then set it. As you can tell, the eyelids are prepped and ready. I've done, because I do suffer from hyperpigmentation. I forgot to mention that, but I'm sure you guys have seen that on the eyelid and under the eye. So now that the eyelid is prepped and ready, what I'm going to do is go in with my Natasha Denona palette here. And again, I said I'm, trying to keep it simple. Something that don't take a lot of time to do, just, to add a little color to the eyelid. You can use your bronzer, if you want to. But I decided to just use this, because this serves its purpose too. And plus, I like the fact that these colors they some beautiful colors, beautiful small palette. And the colors are very pigmented, So I'm going in between the two shades here, um, the orange and the brown next to it. And just to get a small mixture of both. And what I'm going to do is just apply this in the transitional area. That's the only place pretty much I'm going to add some color, just to put some color to my eyelid. And I'm using a light hand to do this, just as you see me doing here. Going back and forth in a windshield wiper motion. just like that, just to add a little color, no whole lot. Okay, guys, now, of course, you can see, color on both lids. So I'm going to go in with a different blending brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend this out over the top, um, just to diffuse the color a little bit. Okay, so everything looks nice, evenly blended, just as you see here. So we don't want it to look harsh. We just want it to look like we put forth the effort. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I want to go ahead and prep my lashes. But before I prep my lashes, let me say that I'm moving ahead of myself. Before I prep my lashes, let me go ahead and apply some primer. Okay, and I'm going into another OG I've been having for a while. And it's, my primer by Fenty. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the face. Just very little of it. Goes a long way. Now, because, Miss Pam is dealing with mature skin. As you notice, when I applied the primer, I did not apply any directly under the eye. And I did that on purpose for a reason. Because under my eye, where I also, again, have hyperpigmentation, I go into my NYX concealer palette here. And I go into this little orangey shade here at the bottom. And what I do is apply a little bit of this to my hyperpigmented area. And I use it very little of it. As you can see, I'm just tapping this in. Okay. Again, I don't add a lot of product. See, because with me and mature skin, less product is more for me. Under my eye area, I've already got hyperpigmentation, and I've noticed that my eyes are beginning to have a slight deep set look to them. So I tries to add as little product as possible. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna tap into that little orange concealer that you just saw me apply under my eye, and I'm gonna blend that out. Now, as you can see, it didn't get rid of course, my hyperpigmentation because I didn't add a lot of product to it. But it did diffuse the look of the dark circles quite a bit. And so, we'll finish that off, it shortly. How I shall continue to show you guys how to do that. So now that I got that much done under my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prep my lashes. And the lashes that I love, guys, love using are by Salon Perfect. And of course, as everyone know, I get them from Walmart because at least that's the only place I've seen them sold. And I love these lashes. I love the wispy look of them. Um, they just really make a difference to me. Lashes make a good look on anyone. It make anyone's eye look stand out. Rightfully so. But those are the ones I use, and I think these are the 615s. I'm quite sure they are. So, but because my eyes are small also. So, what I do is I cut the tail end of my lashes just so they properly fit onto my eye, and I don't want the eyelash to overwhelm the eye look. Okay, so I generally apply my lashes by hand. You can do both by hand with tweezers or whatever, but I just have a much better control when I use my fingers. So I'm gonna go in and apply my lashes. Okay, guys, as you can see, the lashes are on. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face and let you guys listen to a little music here. And then I'll come back and join you guys shortly. Okay? Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, as you can see, the face is done. I went into some foundation. I had a mixture of two, and they both were the L'Oreal True Match foundation. And I mixed the two because it gives me the perfect shade because one was too red and one was too yellow. So again, that they are here. And as I said before, I will make sure I have everything listed in the description box below. Set my face with the NYX powder that you guys have saw. Contoured my nose just in the bridge area with the Milani face powder. And for the rest, set my under eye area with the Sasha Buttercup. And so for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm not going to do any bronzing. Again, like I said, we try to keep it simple and, just to look like, we have got our face on for today and looking presentable. So I'm going to go in with some facial spray that I received in one of my boxes, torn boxes. And this is the Maracuja face mist here. So this is really good stuff. I like the fact that it's a very fine spray, if it makes any sense. And it smells good too. So it just, we're going to take my sponge And I'm going to tap this setting spray into place all over my face. And everyone knows to help get rid of all the powdery look. Okay? Foundation did an amazing job over top of the brows, as you guys can see. Okay, now that's going to be it. All we was looking for was a simple, everyday look and just to look presentable for the day. Done deal. The only thing left for me to do is apply a little gloss on the lips. Again, like I said, I was not stepping out or going anywhere, so I'm just going to add a little gloss to the lips because, you know, got to keep the lips moisturized as well. And this is just a shade here by Marc Jacobs. Um, Unsure about what shade this is, but, you know, it's just a little peachy sheer look. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this on my lips. You know, it has you know, a little color to it. But you know, as you apply, you know, it looks more sheer, and it leaves the lips looking, you know, moisturized. You know, which is good. So, with that being said, guys, this is going to be the extent of this video. I hope you guys liked it. By all means, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. If there's anything more I could have done or changed, or maybe a different product you guys would like for me to try, please let me know by all means. But hold that. There's one more detail I forgot to do. Okay, guys, I had almost just left you guys hanging without even thinking. I had to make sure, honey, I had to accessorize to make the look even more complete. So tell me what you think, right? I just went to put on some random earrings, some little finger candy, you know, here. So nothing major, you know, just want to look the part and be cute today, even though I don't plan on going anywhere. So anyway, guys, just having a little silly fun with you all. Um, don't you guys forget to give me a like over on my Instagram page and, you know, subscribe over there as well. Under Miss 58, that's where you can find me. And I would greatly appreciate that. So, like I said before, leave any comments or any details that you guys would like for me to know of, or any products you guys would like for me to try. You know, yeah, I'll give it a go, you know, of course, as long as it's within reason, okay? So, because after all, honey, we doing really mature women here. You know, we don't play games. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that here. So, with that being said, guys, you guys stay blessed, enjoy your day, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.